we are for once live on a Saturday, so hopefully that means we can go a little bit later. Hello Ray as well. Hi Ray, hi Jordan. I'm hoping today we can make some progress towards where's my pen? Alright, there we go. Yeah, towards or just any of these, honestly. I can maybe get another this one, or you know, it's not going to be those two.
Shiny Charjarbug _ welcome
well, hopefully
everyone to the pantry
one
party.
of those today. Considering the last one, we got some good shinies. We got my favorite shiny. That is why it was the title and thumbnail. Let's pick the music back. Where's my mouse again? Computer has been having some issues, so hopefully. Cheers, Lavender. Ooh, Lavender. Sorry, you did make me realize I have not turned on StreamerBot. That would help with the sounds. Where is it? The other reason. StreamerBot PNG. I don't want the PNG. I want the actual Desi app. I don't need the sound with this because that's the only one still left on Twitch. But imagine someone redeemed an advert and the advert didn't play. God, that would be terrible. There we go. And just leave it in the background. Ooh, there's an update for it as well. No worries. Get to enjoy your food. Honestly, I just well, I say finish, man. The reason I'm also on a little bit later is because I was waiting for the. I say I'm man dog. We're man and my brother's dog at the minute, and we're waiting for him to finish his food and then digest and then walk him, and that's why I'm on now. Otherwise, I would have been on a little bit earlier. But other than that, let's basically get any Pokemon on home. Oh, yeah, that was a weird one when I was looking through the GTS and everyone wants Ursaluna, and I'm just thinking, I can get Ursaluna so easy, weirdly enough, because I could just go straight to Kitakami. That's it. I've just been editing up into the video. Go straight to Kitakami, drop my living dex in there, and then I've got all 200 for her. Yeah, that is odd. Where is my game? You are here somewhere. Drop that folder under there. God, I'm so disorganized today. Full screen. There we go. So yeah, if you need anything on the GTS, shinies, whatever, just get an Ursaluna. There we go. Back in the game. Also, I'm gonna try. Gonna see if the upbeat playlist throws me off, because I've also been messing around with a load of like stream stuff in the background when I've not wanted to work on video bits. So I've messed around with some playlists, so there shouldn't be random jump scares. There's also nothing here at all. Oh, let me see. I do want to do some DA hunts at some point. I know Blueback has been hosting Dynamax Adventure Weekends. So at some point, once I'm done with probably this video and depending on when ZA is out, might do some in between and try and get some legendaries. Just to have legendaries, because none of them will count towards living dex bits for me. But it's just nice to have them. I will never say my Lugia from that is terrible. I love that. To be fair, I love Lugia shiny, so it will always win for me. But it's, like I say, it's been fun. Yeah, yeah, to be fair, it's that. It's like, it's just to have them, because if anything counts towards my shiny dex, it always sits in home as well. I realized when I was also setting up bits, I can just save here before I do this to make resets a bit quicker. To save whatever berries this is, Aguav. But yeah, it's weirdly been nice speaking of the different hunts. I mentioned at the start of the partner Pikachu hunt, doing those resets has been such a chill time. Do I need anything? Rufflet could be good. Other than that, don't need anything. So I can head up towards the satchel there. Yeah, that hunt is pretty much just... I've sat him... So scan the QR code for the partner Pikachu. Sat him in front of the guy that gives you it. And you can soft reset, which I forgot how good soft resetting is in the old games. So basically got something holding down, like an elastic band holding down my L and R buttons, and I just press start and select on my 3DS and just keep pressing A, and they're surprisingly quick resets, like considering I was doing the Shaman resets and they were maybe, sorry that was far away, they were probably like a minute or so at a time with the runaway method. Then maybe, I want to say with the check, because you do have to go into the summary screens, probably like 30, 40 seconds round trip. I keep thinking I'm miscounting because I'm getting checks in quicker than I'm expecting. What am I up to with that as well? I'm in the 300s. I think I'm up to like 350. And I've seen, from looking it up, people are getting it in like the early to mid thousands. Ooh, I realise I haven't got player 3 going. I guess I'll do this run. This run, checking this one outbreak, which I've actually passed. I'll do this one and then I get player 3 up. Other than that, I mean, chargeable. You just said you're doing last lessons. Which, oh my god. Hello? I didn't even hear that shiny sound. How? We're 8 minutes into the stream. God, what? You do not get to switch targets. Switch to the chat. Get. Oh my god. Yeah, also, where did it disappear to? Because I get it back. Genuinely, the target ruined that. Yeah, I got another clickbait thumbnail. Let's try that again. It's not a sad moment, is it? It's an epic moment. Oh, this is where we clickbait it, or like get the clip. Get your clips ready. Oh, we're gonna find a shiny on this run. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, because it has a mega. Oh my god, I need to keep track of what megas I have to transfer in. Shiny Mega God of War, because we've had that confirmed. Yeah, we've got the shiny. Look, will we find one after this long loading? It was actually weirdly sort of a good thing that I went out of my way. The luck started early today. It's just not one we need, but it's one we'll take. It's a good sign of what's to come. This is, yeah, Battle City version. The 1 year anniversary. And is this a sign that we don't need player 3 today, or do we still need to gaslight everyone as well as trying to gaslight each other? I mean, if they were smart for ones like that, they'd just let you transfer in. Maybe free DLC somewhere down the line, that's a possibility. They didn't with, obviously, Arceus, but it's not out of the runnings, I don't think, for them to do DLC. Considering for all of them so far, they have. And Arceus was done by the B team. If this is correct, yeah, there's a sound. Okay, I just need to get the item right. Okay, Pokeball. Backshot the Kalia, God of War. There's a sound. You will stay in the ball. I just keep running in circles to avoid the Kalia. This Asic locks onto the Kalia. Come on, please stay in. I know you're going to be awkward, but you can do it. I might accidentally catch a Kalia in between all this. I did catch a Kalia, but not the God of War yet. Okay, I'm going to catch 2 Kalia, apparently. Hey, there we go. Okay, 1 down. I'm happy with that. But is that a sign? That was also one of, like, there's potentially alphas as part of that horde. But we've got clickbait for this mod. What do we want the God of War to do is the question. We had Electivire trying to rip me in half for the last one there. None of these? No. I think I'm looking for a yellow Rufflet. No? Okay. We've got... you know what? I'll go the long route back and just see if there's any other shinies. Oh, crap. Yeah, it will be in a Wonder Ball because it's transferred up. Because we're not weirdly in the past for a Legends game, which we assumed it would always be. That's actually pretty cool. So if I can get as many Megas as I can from this, they'd be in very unique balls. Just like, I'm remembering now, I think my Electivire from the Indigo Disc playthrough was also in one of those special balls. Okay. Upbeat music. We got a shiny, but it wasn't the target. We'll let 2 victory songs play if I get a target. Is this a Snow Rocket? Nope. It was. Who are you again? Big Mike. I just want to say Ice Cube. I don't know why. Probably just because it's an ice bag. This one. Oh, we didn't find another god. God damn it. Who was that? Bug. That was a good one. I didn't see all of them and it was as I landed. The other one was like an okay, but didn't fully get me. That one was actually decent. And this was a snowball. Okay. That should be it. Go here, save. I'll put God of War in my team just for the sake of it. I think. Oh yeah, I want to save my Pokemon. Also, I have to move God of War in the boxes. Where are you? Are you at the end? Did I sort my boxes last time? I did. We also got 2K. Or 1K, yeah. I thought I called it one. Apparently. You know what? We've had one for each stream so far, so why not? Electivire from the last stream can go in there. First one I was better than the catch. Yeah. Shiny. Maybe. It wasn't bad, but I think I was just too distracted. And too happy celebrating. But not bad. I think that's how we have to think. Is like, how focused am I catching a shiny? Not catching, trying to find a shiny. Here, let's save. And let's get player 3 up and running. So where are you? Apps. And broken sounds. There we go. Grab you over there. Set you. I think we'd start on like. I think this one was like 20. Pick a sound file, and this should be PLA shiny sound. Sorry, hold with me. Where are Pokemon? Oh, Pokemon PLA shiny. That's what I got it called. Maybe for. I do have to do a. Basically, I'm planning on like a Professor Oak's challenge somewhere through this, so I might bring back release the Pokemon for this one. Okay, we got player 3 going. Yeah, that's like a little hint as towards like what the end of the challenge is going to be, which is going to be like a marathon, sort of like very similar, but I only have to catch basically 262. I think this dex is. Before, obviously, I have to catch an Amorous. And there it is. And then we can swap it. I'm pressing that for Alpha, but it's also swapping it to Shiny. Oh, between Alpha and Shiny. Which is weird colour. Apparently... Okay, that's weird. They're both the same, apparently, according to the game. Plus and minus are the same buttons. Sweet. Okay. I can be happy, but what are the bets on finding the next one? Is the thoughts? Is there going to be any... I'm mainly hoping for a start of this stream. Oh, that's a Sliggoo. I don't think the normal ones have upped odds. I could be very wrong about that. Because I haven't done too much research on just the normal outbreaks. I think it's only the mass outbreaks that have increased odds. But also kind of hoping I'm wrong on that. Is this right? Oh, this is house. Would definitely recommend it because that gives you access. With bank is going to be the hard one. You might have to get one and get it modded. Is the only thing, which isn't terrible because you can still play all the legit games, but you'll have to do that with like some custom firmware to get bank on it potentially. Yeah, 3DSs aren't terrible, thankfully, because I'm thinking about getting one. Actually, I'm looking at a normal DS, like one of the original fat ones. Ooh, see, 120 isn't bad for like a new 2DS. I'd say if you were going to get one, go for the new 3DS, obviously. But I'm thinking of getting an original fat DS. Mainly so I can get a capture card put in it and be able to play original cartridge games plus the DS Pokemon games. And then just somewhere down the line, I would have to get probably a new... I don't think you can mod the new 3DSs. Maybe just an original 3DS and get that with a capture card in so I can play like Sun and Moon and the likes. But that's like my plan for DSs at the minute. Because I do want to be able to play some of the older games as well. Plus, if I get an old one... No, that'd have to be 3DS, I think. Yeah, definitely, because the old original DS wouldn't be able to play the Virtual Console games, which is what I was thinking. I still want to do Living Dex, but only in one copy of Yellow. Obviously the home, but I think Bank you can still get modded. And it'll work exactly the same. Again, could be wrong about that because I've only very vaguely looked at them. Sneasel's at the bottom. I still need a Sneasel. Decidueye, actually, what are you? Dartrix, the name is right there. Yeah, I assumed. I just have to point it up. I can't help myself with that. Yeah, just at the bottom there. So let's reset. I'm weirdly liking the waiting music. Yeah, other than that, my next thing, I'm actually like, that's recording wise. Second in line what I want to do. What I actually want... Who's that? Is that someone? Oh, that's someone online. What I actually want to do, the next thing I need to get is like a Wii HDMI adapter because I want to play through Colosseum. Because I've had that set up now and not playing it is actually killing me a bit. Because I want to fill that gap in my knowledge. Plus, it would be so interesting to do a catch-em-all in that game. Like, I don't think I'd be too bothered about doing a Living Dex. I just want to catch every Shadow Pokemon. Dartrix is a Shadow... I was going to say Shadow Sneasel's a... Nope, thinking too much about Shadow Pokemon. Sneasel is a Hisuian Sneasel. Watch me find another Dartrix, like when I don't need this starter. For a second, because of its colours, considering it changes to the autumn colours, I thought it was shiny. Weirdly, thank God it isn't. It's the only time I'll be... Well, that and if there's a Zubat, because I have way too many Zubat shinies. Thank you, Golbat. Yeah, I don't even know how I've ended up with so many Zubat shinies. Thankfully, now because I know how the game works, I realise that I can swap it for something else, shiny-wise, if I change the time of day. But when I was originally playing the game, I don't think we had that knowledge. And none of those are black. Oh, if I could get just a straight Sneasel, that would be an interesting one. You know what, I'll check this one up here, because we got the random God of War. Why not check this random one up here? see. Weirdly enough, before stream, I was thinking, you know, might not have that much luck for shinies this stream. It might actually take a bit, but I think both streams we found one relatively quick. It took me a second. Okay, connected it now. Oh no, Vivion's gonna... Wait, Vivian... I'm trying to think. It depends how they do the forms for Vivian. If it's possible to hunt all forms of Vivian, that's going to be the same as like an alchemy thing where I'm going to eventually want to hunt for all forms. Which, it'd be another stupid form hunt thing that would just take so long because there are like 18 forms of Vivian, if I remember correctly. You got one for all, well, I say all different areas. There are some crossover. '13th reason, yeah. Ooh, 19. I wasn't far off. We're trying to remember. Yeah, that wouldn't be as bad as the alchemy hunt. Yeah, ooh, that would actually be an interesting way if they finally released the Pokeball pattern. If it was like a Legends exclusive. I'm trying to... Was Kalos the one with the Pokeball factory as well? Cyndaquil, Quilava. This is actually a good set of outbreaks. Yeah, I count my blessings that I looked and like there were two that I wanted back in the day, and that was the fancy pattern, which is now a very common pattern, and the Pokeball pattern. But the fact that if they make it easy enough, potentially I would be able to shiny hunt all forms of it within, I'm trying to remember now, within Kalos. If I got a modded 3DS, yeah, wait. That's interesting, the fact that you got it through the GTS, because I wasn't sure, with that being a rare pattern, whether it could be traded, like, depending on what they counted, but I guess if they didn't count it, then it'd be fine. I just never thought of that. My mind just assumed, like, oh, it's like a mythical, you can't trade it. Okay, so it's that one, and then up north. A random one. That's one where I question legitimacy, but also ignorance is bliss. Don't take that win. Like, if you didn't hack it, it's fine. That's almost just as good as getting it back in the day. Exactly, yeah. Where you've almost earned it for running the gauntlet. I'm somehow succeeding. Not that one, but let's head up north now. And hopefully I get a Cyndaquil. Wait. Oh no, I just saw the blue, and for some reason my brain went, that's a Voltorb. Yeah, I love gambling. As long as it's not with real money, it's great. This is where you learn you actually love real gambling. Like, oh god, my adult life is going to be very just straught with just debt and crippling addictions. None of these, unfortunately. I guess I could hit this one up here and then do a right. I'm gonna hit that one, and then go back to the camp there. Up north we go. You love gambling enough that you want to throw a prediction on just for this. Like, you will get nothing and there is just a chance you will lose points. I don't think anyone else is here just to gamble points. Yeah, I lost a house bidding on a rare, like, Pokemon 3DS. I think I would have heard a shiny sound. Let's drop down. Yeah, bidding on a Pokemon 3DS on eBay and winning but losing the house. It is. It's almost like a safe version of gambling where you will lose time. It just depends how much of your time you want to lose. That was the app. Okay. I was going to say, that would be a weird one to try and get me with. Yeah, no, it would have been an odd one for something to spawn that high up. Was that? Okay, that was. But that was better because I was flying low to the ground. That probably wouldn't have been a bad one. Okay, there's also nothing there. So it just loaded in, I think that was a Carnival outbreak, was it? No, that was a Yammer outbreak. Oh, Yammer would have been a nice one. Although that's one that weirdly, like, there are some easy hunts that you can do on the 3DS. Which I'm also tempted to do, but I've got tons of those shinies anyway. Which is, like, the Ultra Wormhole one is what I'm thinking of. Because I have many shiny Yanmega from specifically that hunt. Or that method, I should say. Hey, I was just thinking, Latias isn't a hard one to beat, so you can just keep running that and it won't be too hard for the resets. Tell you what, we'll give you all the shiny luck. Hopefully you get the yellow Latias, which is a great synchro Pokemon. So I can appreciate that hunt so much. Because you'll be zipping around with that little golden dragon. Let's camp here. Any in the Fieldlands? Stantler can obviously be one. That will give me Weirdo, which would be really nice. At the time. Oh, so you're on the 1 in 100 odds. So you shouldn't be too hard. So just thinking Latias isn't too hard of a fight, so there's less risk. So everyone should at least get you a check. It will just still take a while, is the thing. That's the only... Next time. As in an extra one for next time. Okay, I'm gonna ban that a second, but I am gonna copy the text and put that in a notepad because I need to add that to ban terms. Throw that in there. And let's go on mod view and let's also mute mod view. Ban. Because those also have multiple accounts, but they delete the account so I can't see what messages. But if I can ban them, Zorua. Would love Zorua so much. Is there anything under my camera? There's a Pikachu under the camera, so I'm not too about that. Okay. Zorua kind of northwest of the middle. Munchlax would be interesting. I might just go for that just because. Oh, wait, Scyther as well because of Cleavor. Okay. So I want to go Scyther, Cleavor. I'll loop down past Wurmple just cause. And Munchlax. There's nothing else I'm thinking. It's Pikachu. I've done enough Pikachu hunting recently. I think I mentioned this last stream, but male Pikachu, or actually, 2 male Pikachu, 3 male Pikachu, 2 female Pikachu, 2 Alolan Raichu, and I'm currently doing the partner Pikachu hunt. So much Pikachu hunting, which I feel like if I finish this, no one can say I'm not a shiny hunter, regardless of the shiny Gen 9 video, because that's the easy video to hunt in, which I'm glad, like, oh, what was it? Someone commented and they literally nailed my thoughts. No worries. So it was that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, someone commented and pretty much nailed my thoughts. Like, before I even start the video, I'm going to answer your question, which admittedly was just like, I need to throw this in to give me some reason to do the hunt at the start of the video, and it's the story. But it's like, is shiny hunting too easy in Gen 9? And they're like, your methods haven't went away. You can still do them. It's not too easy. You can do bigger hunts, whatever. It's like, thank God someone just went in with a normal mindset and we're not gatekeeping. Although, thankfully, I think with Gen 9 bringing in so many people to shiny hunting, that kind of like gatekeeper mindset has eased off a bit. And it did kind of... Wait. Oh no, I wanted to go across the water for that one. It did kind of... what's it called? That's what it made me realise why I like shinies as well. Because I don't just like shinies for the sake of like... Oh, none of them, but there was a Clevo. I like shinies sometimes for the colours, obviously. But I realised from doing that and since Gen 9, I like shinies more for like the stories of the journeys I went on to get them. And then also from doing this, realised that I like sometimes people just want to trade me shinies and that's fine, but I prefer getting them while I'm doing challenges because that also ties a story to it, which is what I like. And I didn't hear anything there. Okay. Yeah, it's just been a weird time with me thinking over like the past week of like, why do I like shinies? To get like sort of introspective with it. None of those. On board, Jack. Well, go back. None in that one, but I'm gonna give myself... Yeah, you're definitely back. Oh my god, it's a shiny Professor Lavington. He's got the purple hat and everything. Usually it's blue. You never know though, maybe that is a shiny look for this one. Maybe this is where I get my Oshawott. And my shiny Samurott, which is such a good shiny. Just for reference. Samurott shiny is white, which is so good and opposite to these two go in their original colours. Like, I threw this on here but didn't properly look. Like, just the crisp white shell instead of going back to yellow. Just in case no one realised. Okay, let's remember to save. What can... Oh, is it God being able to evolve that? Yeah, God just keeps distracting me wanting to evolve. And I'm like, no! You will stay a basic God. You don't get to evolve into a higher power. You will just stay... classically omnipotent, I guess. There is Oshawott. Roughly. And do we go for Kalia just to see if there's another one? Yeah. Pathetic demigod. He's basically Hercules. Maybe at the end we let him go from Hercules to Zeus. I think that would be the arc. The Arceus. Like, we'll come back in once we have Dialga and Palkia. We will then get Arceus in its mortal form, just not actually Arceus, because we are not jumping into doing that until I end off pretty much Shiny Gen 4, which is going to be like an off-stream thing, unless I have nothing else to do. Because it will be a lot of eggs, a lot of... Yeah, kind of. It's like he's currently in his like Super Saiyan 2 arc, trying to get to Super Saiyan 3. Not quite at like the ritual stage. I forgot where I'm going. I think it's that one, then that one. Which, speaking of it, I am looking forward after stream so much to watching the latest episode of Daima. Because Diamond's been just such a nice break from your typical, like, just all the heavier story stuff that I've been watching recently. Hey, welcome. Streamcast. You know what? You're correct and you're not. You have no idea how. 80% of my value. Yeah. I'm saying you're correct and you're not, because usually I leave it on Scarlet and Violet because that is the most popular game. But Arceus is kind of the same. Like, if I'm playing older games or stuff, okay, I might just leave myself in that. Actually, there's only, because Pokemon is a weird one. What is Pokemon as a whole viewership? Pokemon as a whole has 88 views on Twitch. Scarlet has 9.3 thousand. And Pokemon Legends Arceus has 140. Okay, yeah. You're right. But also, that's the reason I'm leaving it in Scarlet Violet. It's just for the sake of, there is more potential viewership in Scarlet Violet. None of them, really. And a lot of people do this Pokemon-wise on Twitch. Like, it's why people just sit in Scarlet Violet. It's for that reason. It's why I think it's a recent thing. But the general Pokemon category for my hours, do you mean on this file, what I'm planning to do today, or I can answer any of them and just I can give you all of them if you really want. So far on the challenge, I can give you that. Yeah, planning to do stuff on Twitch, generally that is. On my main account, it is, oh, I can't see that really. For Pokemon in general, God, who knows? For this account, which is my main account, we are on 139, which weirdly isn't far off my Ultra Sun and Moon save. Overall, I'm curious, which I'll have to hide my camera. Because the thing you have to keep in mind is I also have multiple accounts. 150 hours plus. Pokemon Scarlet, 860 or more hours. Violet, 130. Let's go Pikachu, 385, which weirdly, I think, has went way past Let's Go Eevee. Which was the first one I had. Sword has 25. Brilliant Diamond has 320. Shine and Pearl has 25. Quest has 30, just because I check in every now and again. And that's one account. I do have more accounts. So it is, Scarlet is more than that, sadly. Scarlet is probably closer to 999. Like, actually, wait. Type of camera again. And let's check my alternate save. So 15 in Violet, 45 in Brilliant Diamond, 5 in Shine and Pearl, 40 in Arceus, 5 there, 30 in Scarlet, 5 for Sword, 35 for Shield. Why have I done 3D All-Stars on my second account? Played for a little while. I've started there. A content save. It's annoying that it doesn't tell you unless you have a Nintendo account. Those are the only two linked to Nintendo accounts, so those are the only ones I can save. So what was that? 890 hours? Tentatively without the others. We will disregard the 50 plus hours that I already put into the Meloetta challenge. Because that's at least on record. Oh, the rough at the bottom. Yeah, we don't think about how many hours I've spent playing just Gen 9. The stupid thing is a lot of that is actually probably getting like B-roll for videos as well, so it's not even like actively playing the game like you normally would. It's walking around in one save while doing machinima type stuff on another. So I'm probably up there in like the 10s, maybe like maybe about 20 odd hours just doing that. Let's go check Eevee. Let's see if we can get an Eevee. For a potential new evolution that may be in ZA. No one knows. And I've avoided leaks. Down there, why not? Am I facing the right way? There I am. Ooh, also, I have... So, is that blue? No, it just looks very blue. But I don't think that's cherry. No, that's just normal. Yeah, you never know really at this point. And I just like to think everything's fake. Especially considering I heard stuff about the Typhlosion. Like another Typhlosion in ground or something. And that was just nothing so far. So I'm going to think it is nothing. Just for my own sanity. None of those are white. Let's fly back here. Yeah, I'm starting a new job on the 14th, so that means I will still actually have time off to stream the presents, or not presents, Pokemon Presents Nintendo Direct. I'll be able to stream the Nintendo Direct and have another reaction stream to that, which is probably where we will get the next load of news for Pokemon, if I had to guess. If not, we will have trailers sometime nearby. I'd imagine probably within like a week or two. Because they need to get that out now if it's going to be released like around Christmas. Where are... There you are. I always forget where she is in this camp specifically. I'm thinking summer maybe for the Switch 2. Potentially, I mean, Pokemon is usually like Q4, like around November, like my birthday time. Stantler, that's good. Let's go past Silcoon just because it's a star one. And Scyther. Oh, sorry, Summer Drop for a trailer. Yeah, that's actually probably a good shout. There is, I can see it peeking out under my camera. There is a Bidoof. Do we check that just for the sake of it being, God? I think maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably a good shout. Like sometime through the summer, we will get a trailer. If not immediately after, like in the next few weeks, after the Switch 2 announcement. Yeah, we're gonna have God and Jesus Christ. Or what? Maybe by the end of the challenge, we end up with the Holy Trinity. We have God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. God, it's been so long since I've studied any of that. Well, we just need to read them. Holy Trinity. I know at least that much. Oh, I can remember at least that much. I think I need to go to church more. Just to be less of a heathen. Hey, you know what? Let's also check you because you're nearby anyway. No blue Ponyta. Even though there is a guaranteed one here. Which I'm always 50-50 when they include guaranteed shinies like that. But at the same time, it's such a nice thing to be able to get those guaranteed shinies and shove them in dexes because they're almost more unique because they're guaranteed. It's my thoughts on them. I guess we're checking Wurmple as well. I think this was Wurmple. Yeah. Okay, let's check God. Because it's very rare for them to... Yeah. Got a little bit more Love Samers. I think it's a shiny Dratini. I can't remember what game. Shiny Haxorus. Gyarados was obviously a guaranteed shiny. Which... I do have multiple shiny Gyarados. I think I've got some spare Magikarp as well. Like, I think I've got some from shiny raids from... Trying to remember what one it was. Oh, Sword and Shield. Yeah, I've definitely got well enough Gyarados. Okay, yeah. All the weird ones seem to be the app today. Player 3 is giving us weird shiny sounds. Because I've got, obviously, the shiny Gyarados from the Pokeball Plus video. Then I've also got another one that I caught in my Violet save because my theme for my Violet shiny team. Any of these? Nope. Yeah, the theme for my Violet shiny team was to have shinies from like videos, basically. So I have a shiny Diglett, shiny Bronzong, Gyarados. There's other ones. I'm still working on that one. Oh yeah, true. To be fair, I'd probably say the same thing. Like, I just never think of the evolution. I think it's Gyarados. Magikarp, Gyarados. Pichu isn't. Because that's the annoying thing of me having to go back to... Leaf Green. But Pikachu is, and so is Raichu. And I think they're the... Wait, was it none of them? Really? Guess not. Because I think Silcoon goes green. Have I passed all of them? I'm just trying to... Oh, Scyther in the corner. That was it. Just trying to remember. My barely hear memory. There's a load of extra Cleavor spawning with these. Yeah, I can weirdly feel them better, but at the same time, tablets kicking in again. Because I've had weird ebbs and flows with how I've been feeling recently. Like, I've been feeling worse because I think I mentioned, like, evolving the chocolate. Do you have online? Because I could do that easily. Probably at the end of the stream. If not, that might be more awkward. Oh yeah, I could do that at the end of the stream then. That's easy enough. Because I think I already have an armor ready to do that. The thing, it might have been you in the Discord, or it might have been Faded, saying they needed to evolve a Charcadet. So I just went like prepped an armor. And then got very distracted. Okay, yeah, that was why. Yeah, I was prepping that, and then it just came down to I didn't have it online, so I couldn't transfer it into the game, or it would have made me transfer it into the game, doing it, then turning it back up on the GTS, and it's a lot of faff, and I just did not have the effort to do that one. Don't mind helping, but God, I really need to get this Meloetta video done. Which, 47 minutes into the Meloetta video, we're making progress. What? That's ridiculous, and also, congrats. Very jealous, because I think mine was 2,000 odd. I think that was mine to do this video, so if anyone wants to go check that. I don't think I've got that currently downloaded. Avalor could be interesting. Yeah, you're going to get the great Black Greninja shiny. Which I did some extra research after the last stream when we mentioned like the Battlebond Greninja, and you're exactly right in your research. It just comes, it will breed, and it will go into the games, but it will breed with a normal ability. Which is just annoying, because the more boxes... I mean, here's a look for... There's the look for your extra box, and hopefully you get a second one. I'll read that in a second. God. Seeing all those Avalon spawn in is actually a little terrifying. Once made his armor next to the picnic, 1 meter in front of me. Yeah, that's like me and the Tatsugiri. Like, I literally exited the picnic and it just spawned right there. Which, also, someone pointed out in a comment, and I can't believe I missed it. But how I got, like, I think I got a double shiny. Let's go. Let's see if I can get another Geodude. Why not? Won't it? I got a double shiny, and then I also got the triple shiny Mankey. Well, the double shiny Spore Mankey, and then a third one in the sandwich. But someone commented, like, you missed a shiny Tatsugiri. I was like, no, surely this is like, I think it was my original Live Index video where someone was like, you missed a shiny Dugtrio. Because we all kind of weren't aware when Sword and Shield first released that the lighting could affect Pokemon and how they look that much. But they were right. I actually had a double shiny Tatsugiri spawn because I went back and looked at the timestamp they gave me in the video, and legitimately not a great one. I think I was too high for that one to work. And yet, legitimately, I had a double shiny Tatsugiri spawn, and I think I can remember it. I think it was 1 hour, 2 minutes, 33. Tell you what, I'll even go back and look at it because I've got the video, the hard drive's connected over there. Let's go back to the village and take a brief detour to show you a shiny fail that I did not point out in that video that even I didn't realise. Which is also why I love comments, because they would just point out that dumb stuff. So there's a bit of trivia. There was actually 202 shinies in that video. Or I think 4 shiny fails. Let's also... Nope. F11 so I can minimize that. Let's... Yeah, desktop is safe now. And let's get up the video. Where is it? Shiny Melota, archive footage, shiny Gen 9. And an hour, 2 minutes. Yeah, just about like somewhere here. And that is exactly the one.
The way to the 3, only being slightly darker.
Let's also mute that because I don't want to listen to myself.
Than you.
Let it skip forward. So we see this shiny here, number 162. As I catch it, can we just look in the background? Can I zoom this out? Annoyingly, I can't. But there's a light one there. There is a light one under my camera, and there's a darker one there. I was so annoyed. Like another fail. But at the same time, it's just funny. You gotta laugh that stuff off. But just goes to show you, YouTubers aren't infallible, especially when the ones like me that will constantly say that they're not infallible. That was just so funny to realise. Like, I could have had a spare one. I could have had an extra. But anyway, speaking of shinies, yeah, 07 to that one. That one got despawned. Like, I didn't even care enough about that one to notice it and deliberately despawn it. That was, yeah, that was a very good one. That was definitely, yeah. The China Charmard's white one. See, you got the best one. Which also, if anyone wants a bit of like fact and trivia behind that video's thumbnail, all the shinies from that, I just put like a YouTube community post out. I always forget what they're called because it's such a long name, but like a YouTube post out asking what people's ones were.
You have not been called Discount Doug for a while, so below Discount Doug.
Yeah, but some of the ideas coming up, I would definitely be Discount Doug again. But for now, I'm Discount Johnstone. Paranoid save. It's about like 20 times. Yeah, that was one of the more terrifying things, because I already kind of like agreed with myself that that would be a no save challenge. Like if I mess it up, I just lose them, which is obviously why the Poltergeist section of that video took just so long. Paying attention for a second. Sneasels straight south. Otherwise, I don't think I need anything. I might check Alekid again. And then probably back on the way up, check Geodude. I don't think there's anything else there. Yeah, what was I thinking the other day? I was like, this is a very, like, Doug thing. Oh, it was kind of like old, sort of semi-original, I'd say, like, second era Doug kind of idea. Or, like, thing I was setting up just for potential future streams. Was... Sorry, excuse me. Was a Twitch chat plays sort of thing. So now I have an app that, similar to how I'd let people control where my camera looked. Doxing them if they say where. Yeah, I do have an idea where some of you live. It may be very general, like a whole country, like who's from the US, who's from the UK, like doxing you there. Yeah, who's from Mars? That would be, weirdly, a very general, but also kind of specific dox. They're like, you're from Mars, and they go, well, there's like one colony on Mars. So you're the guy that lives next door to Elon Musk, because we've banished him to Mars now. He's done enough crap that he doesn't get to live with the humans anymore. He's forced to live with the Martians. So a very general but very specific dots. But yeah, what was it? Oh. It is questionable at this point, isn't it? Like, you do start to wonder, like, does he have to put a lot of thought into blinking with both eyes at the same time or not? Like, we don't know. But back to what I was saying. I've got very quickly distracted. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, I've got a Twitch chat plays app that I was testing out, and if anyone would have dropped into the chat, I think it was like a day or two ago, just randomly saw me typing in like fire, shoot, grenade, crouch, melee, not crouch, melee, forward, back. Weirdly, I'd say that's the most, or sorry, the least political thing you could say. And no, I didn't. That is actually kind of baffling, but makes sense. Like, we need just quick. Oh, wait. Do you think it's like because they can franchise out? There's a song about it. Didn't know that either. But because they can franchise out and basically pay the staff what they want, do you think they could potentially be the highest paid McDonald's workers ever? Like, outside of, like, management or anything. The McDonald's staff, like, the crew members in the Pentagon. You know what? Let's give that a listen. Maybe we need this for luck. Yeah. Potentially the Pentagon McDonald's crew members are the highest paid McDonald's crew members. That was the whole thing. Let's pause that. Open this in. Okay. I'm getting weird history about this. Yeah, it's annoyingly good and annoyingly educational. Yeah, oh no, I realize what's gonna happen. Wait, you can get DoorDash from there? Okay. Wasn't expecting to hear that today. Also, that's going to be a brainworm for me, very annoyingly. Like, for the next few days, for sure. So thank you for that. That's one of those things where usually I would remove that from the YouTube history just so it doesn't mess with my suggestions. I'm going to leave that in just so I can save that for later. Oh, it did remind me. I am always up for music suggestions, and I'm curious about adding stuff, like seeing what the feel is like if I add stuff that isn't Pokemon related to the playlist. So if anyone has any music suggestions, feel free to throw them at me anytime. There is annoyingly nothing here. So I guess I could check a Lekidin and just leave. Or do I check the Were Shiny? Well, no, the Gabite isn't the Were Shiny. Garchomp is. Half man, half horse. Okay, now. You know what? Let's let that. Let's let that be the soundtrack. I don't know if you're gonna send a link or anything. But if you send a link, that can be the soundtrack to the next check. That might bring the luck. Also, I'm going to be so curious to see if any of that gets... Oh, I should...
There's me.
Let's skip to the end of that one. I realized I just want to give credit to Silly Stu for that video because I realized I didn't say the title or anything. We've gone to the Pentagon, Silly Stu and Spencer Fan. Go watch it, and the link was also down there if anyone's watching the VOD. I did ask for it. It will, not for this one because there isn't any decent checks. I'm just going to do a Lekid, and then I'll let that be the soundtrack for hopefully the next proper one. Yeah, I'm always one for... Majority should know this because we both watch like Jack's films pretty closely. And we can appreciate credit and the creator. None there, that was a very quick check. Also on Discord, okay. Anyone on Discord can also enjoy that. What I'm thinking, maybe a brainworm. Oh yeah, that is true. We do have like the recommendations channel in Discord. We have so many channels in Discord that I think I have been asked for and set up that I just kind of forget about sometimes. Okay, there could be some potential here. If there is, we will have it going. We will have half man, half horse be the score for this run, if there's anything here. I'm still thinking back to before I started the challenge. I'm still very annoyed with that Quillfish. And we are weeks out of it. Okay, there is. We have Wemple under me. It's only Stantler. Silcoon and Cascoon. And the Scott over there. I'm thinking I might do the run of Kricketot, Stantler, Shinx, Silcoon, Drifloon. Because they're nice and compact. Okay. We have a run. We also have half man, half horse by OCT. What is? I'm trying to think. Regular Quillfishes, because I love Hisuian Quillfishes. Is that more blue? Trying to remember now. Quillfish. Also, fun fact, I said Quillfish wrong so often until I want to say like Gen 7. So it would be... That's Hisuian. Oh, it's pink. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't miss that for a shiny. Okay. It's also a 4x... When was this? A month ago, and it's a 4x3 video. That's odd. Thank you. Yep. I deserve that for not remembering a vividly pink shiny like that. Okay. Now let's do this on...
The world may not understand you.
Can't wait for this to be silent in the
Frightened by your differences. But it is not their acceptance you need. It is your own. Run free, my stallion.
Starting interesting.
Unbridled by doubt. And may the love you find along the way unite the halves of your soul.
I met her on the internet. We haven't met in person yet.
It is giving very like early YouTube's vibe.
Cause I've been down this road before. They always end up wanting more. They take one look and run away.
Like Shmo Yo-Ho sort of vibes.
How could she ever love me right when I am only half a man? She's coming over here tonight to tell the truth. I'm terrified. There's nowhere left to hide the fact that I'm a
Okay. That's also surprisingly well done.
So I told my love the truth, and she was actually
again, weird. I say weirdly well done. Like, it's YouTube producers now, like modern YouTube producers, they actually make good stuff.
Took me to her room, and then we made love, cowgirl, of course. But someone's coming up the stairs. She said her parents weren't there. I'm finding out that was a lie. She told me, babe, you gotta hide. I told her where I'm half a horse. Her dad opens the door and says, is that a half horse?
No need to apologize, I'm loving this. It's one of those things, like, it could be weird, but I think it goes without saying, like, bestiality is fine to not endorse. That's fine. It's definitely just different. They're all laying into that, though. Pardon the pun. The fact that it still runs like a pest. Okay, half man, half horse did not underscore a shadow. Yeah. Like there are some bars in this. And it's a story of acceptance. We need more of that. I think that's the message we're supposed to take. Okay, I'm having too many weird questions coming in my head. Yeah, it's a coming out story. And now she's... Okay, I was gonna... That weirdly answered a question that was going in my head. And that was the app that would...
My son.
All the weird ones. I'm not too bothered with Clef, I just want to like power through trying to get a target shiny. Okay. Again, another one I wasn't expecting. But interesting. And one of the things... You know what? Let's just keep up the mood. I'm weirdly in this kind of mood now. I could do a sea shiny, but I kind of wanted to go for a starter. One thing I was thinking of, I was like, okay, half man, half horse. And they had intercourse. And something about divorce. Would it work like sort of donkeys where they're half... What are they? I forget. Donkeys are half horse, half something else. Half horse, half pony. So whatever. Like the mules. Mules are half donkey, half horse. There we go. Yeah, I'm a power and didn't even have a clue. And mules can't breed because they're half breeds. They are weirdly sterile because of it. I was like, so if he's a half man, half horse, could they have kids? Apparently, logically, according to them, they can have kids. In the cinematic universe of half man, half horse, he can breed with a human woman. And on that bombshell, that's where we start talking about horse intercourse a lot during this. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, centaurs. How did I forget about that? I should know that that is a Greek mythological creature. Like maybe in half Greek, that's almost like blasphemy. There is literally nothing here. I guess half man, half horse doesn't have the same ring as centaurs. Like you get people coming in for like clicking on the video for a documentary about centaurs, and they get that would be like Whiplash times 10. Like Whiplash went Super Saiyan 2 Kaioken times 10. And then once the chorus kicks in, it goes full on like Ultra Instinct. You've got no neck left. What I was gonna say, the 4x3 video, with it being a modern video as well, was weird, but did remind me of a YouTuber that I've recently found, which I would definitely highly recommend. Her name's Fami, but spelled F4MI. Makes sort of like I guess similar, going for a similar style to mine, but not similar style to me, like degraded retro look, but in a modern way. But some of them videos recently have been 4x3, and it's just been interesting. Would highly recommend to just like retro stuff, like retro tech and that. Centaur's a half man, half horse. He is half horse. Oh, sorry, yeah. It's like Spider-Man versus Man-Spider. Like you have to get the order right, otherwise it's a very different thing. Because half horse, half man will be horse. BoJack Horseman? I'm now just putting that together. Ooh, Hisuian Voltorb. Yeah, how have I never put it together that BoJack Horseman and a lot of the animals in that universe are just like reverse centaurs? Let's also save just in case one of these is a shiny. See, I'm jealous because I have one of them, and I need to. If I get the second one, it's great. And I guess I just let them explode. Are they gonna? Can I make them run? Okay. So they explode, but they don't faint. I did save, so I could just like catch them. You know what? Let's see how well this goes. Oh wait, that one did disappear. You know what? Screw it. I'm not subjecting myself to that. Grade 1 even. You did the good Samaritan thing. You only need 2 for the line, so give them 1. Everybody gets 1. That's what Man-Spider said once in a Guy Family episode. Everything's just reverse. Wait, maybe that's what we need. We need reverse logic today. So, we just have to point out now, we're not looking for any of these. Actually, What you've got to think is that we don't want any of these at all. We're not actually looking for any of it. Reverse logic. We don't want any shinies today. Also, just so I don't go insane when I load that back up and see it full of scribbles. Oh, you not versed in that one Family Guy bit of an episode that has been stuck in my head ever since I saw it, and I quote constantly. So where I don't think many people get it when I quote it, but it's something like I want to say what's his name? Cleveland falls off like a cliff or something. I maybe we get to watch Family Guy clips, like we could jump those in a corner. Cleveland falls off a cliff, and so does Peter, and they're like, "Thank you, Spider-Man," because he gets caught by Spider-Man. It's like, everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. It's like, yeah, apparently everybody gets one. And it's like a weird brainwave. There's also Teddy Asa there. I just noticed. I do need both, but I feel like I'm not doing the clip justice. I also don't want Family Guy clips in my history. Also, apparently Firefox is giving me pictures of red pandas, which I'm not angry with. Spider-Man, everyone gets one Family Guy. Oh wait, let's also go on this, just so I'm like content safe, or like copyright safe. Like this clip is a brainworm that just lives rent-free.
Ah, thanks, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one.
Peter, this doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, I'm afraid I might. Wow, thanks, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one.
No, you do not stop there. What? Wait, is my internet okay? I'm not dropping frames. I can weirdly stream. It would.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter.
Apparently everybody gets one.
Bingo.
That clip just lives rent free. Oh, we have the infinite vortex. Quick out. Quick out. Yeah, you'd also have a skew of Firefox, which would be Ice Fox. Or Fairy Fox? I feel like Fairy Fox is a very different piece of software for a very specific type of person. Remember to save. Just in case I find one along the way. So you never know. It could be another clickbait shiny. You also got to think about, I really wish I could list the rarities. That was too convenient. Yep. Wait, was that a misclick? I feel like I know exactly what happened there. I feel like you went to click the shiny sound, accidentally clicked the Pokeballs, and then very quickly clicked the shiny sound. That's so funny. But yeah, you did it to try and throw me off. You know what? Fair enough. It's a different tactic, and you needed to check if it worked. None of those. The log just looked weird, and I was like, is that a Diglett? Yeah, no, respect for that. You need to try it once just to see if it worked. It did almost get me, I will say, until my brain was like fully on alert then after I saw it. Especially because you got me thinking, like, I need to find a way to list the rarities for all of those. Because I don't think I've ever fully said the list, because it just keeps getting added to for the alerts. But Goodbye, I know, is one of the common ones. Like 200 Rocket Skyrim, yeah. Okay. This has to be the lucky song. It's a game corner song. We're running the odds for gambling. We need the game. Well, we're running the odds for a shiny. So surely the game cornerstone should bring the odds. Is it going to bring the odds for anything decent though? This is like full RNG manipulation. It could bring it for a Gumi. Again, anything under me just in case. Nothing under me. Thank you. Gumi. Unknown, I'll check. Nothing else is here. Okay. So, what would I at? I want to go to the Mylands camp, go north, and then check the ruins. And exactly. We're giving a look. I'll even give myself some luck. Does that work? Can you give yourself luck? I can give myself a bonk. That's what I can give myself. I can give myself an item. But that's not how it works either. You can buy yourself something. You can't give yourself something. And thank you. I can give myself that. I can give myself that. Yeah, but we have some XP sack luck. I went to the wrong camp again. North and ruins. I think that's right. Yeah, I did it for the camera, not for me. My brain was like, something's off there. You're doing it wrong. Nope, I did it right for you. Speaking of Skyrim before, the you can't go any further. That was just ripped straight from Skyrim. Yeah, never complain. Considering you got it in the first 2 boxes, YouTuber high man, yeah. Considering you got that in the first 2 boxes is ridiculous. Like, the others would have been a bonus, but you're taking it as a win regardless. We do also have, I guess that can be luck, the echoey Sonic scream from Sonic Unleashed, which I am. If I wasn't staring at them all, that would have actually been a great one. Although, if I scatterbang these, like I think I can get these to all run away. And if one of these ends up, because this is a star outbreak. Scatterbang everything. I'm just I don't. That is one of the video ideas I've got, is hunt the shiny J and the shiny P. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't be like flashbanging them straight to the iris. Yeah, one of the ideas for a video ad was shiny hunt the shiny J and the shiny P specifically. A new horde? An alpha horde as well. Okay, I can't get rid of these. And then, because I've got the shiny JP made in Blender, I was gonna do some weird thing of like, it then gets to be shiny, like, in the start screen whenever I do them. I haven't got an updated one for Arceus right now, it's just kind of this. So it's just that, but in the Scarlet Violet version of that, I have JP floating about. It's going to make him shiny, but also use that model to like animate bits for the video. They're going to be like, oh, we found both, and now we made them. Which I'm still tempted to. I'm just trying to think how I would do those hunts, because there's a couple ways I could go about it. Which is, obviously, why did I also reset that? That was an odd choice. I could do I can't Poke Radar them, but BDSP would be what I'd have to do it in, and it would be like random encounters, which would be 1 in 4096, because the shiny charm only affects eggs in that, which would mean any of them could be, which would make it a lot longer as well. or I could Masuda them, which would mean I could try and get specifically. Yeah, again, the app is only hitting weird ones today, which would mean I could go specifically for the J and the P without risking phasing on any others. But then it just becomes a Masuda hunt video, which would be so boring. Also, I don't know how to make a good story out of that. Like, it's interesting for us, and it could be just a stream idea. That is a possibility. It would be nice if I could eventually make a video of it. Like, maybe it's just a small video in between, like, a massive project, potentially. Because I do want a shiny J and a shiny P. So we can have JP officially. That's actually not a... Oh, wait. Sorry. Also, we have Zorua under me, just for reference. But Zygarde is such a pain of a raid. Like, even just trying to get him normally. Would be... Shiny Zygarde raid is easy. Not Terra raids, I don't think. That is true. Like, if we could get a good, consistent run is the thing. I think that would potentially be... Oh, wait, no, also there would be... If I was doing it community-wise, then I would have competent NPCs. That's what makes a single-player version of it an absolute pain. Is the incompetent NPCs not being able to do anything, and I pretty much... So if you're doing a single-player, you just have to be the one with Y-Guard and spam Y-Guard when you get to Zygarde and hope for the best. But I might potentially... I'm thinking if I have any NPCs. You're a step up. You are... What's a term? I'm sure there's a term for side characters that isn't like antagonist or protagonist. Let me work out this route and as I try and think about that. So we want to go for Zorua, so I'll probably loop past Chimchar, Zorua. Any others here? Yeah, I think it is just side characters. I don't think there is any fancy way for it. And Scyther, so I'll loop past Buniri maybe? Yeah, I think that's what I was going to do. Due to Ragnaros, I think that's what I was thinking of. I was remembering... Don't take this out of context. I was remembering the D. Like, the D was very firmly in my head, but I couldn't remember the rest of it. Because you got, like, Deuteronomy and stuff. And that's kind of the root of it. So, potentially, if I have a save that can get it, because I do have... I might be able to reset to have saves that would be able to get Zygarde on, potentially. Because we got Zygarde 25%. Zygarde 25% with what is its normal ability plus the one that lets it go into its complete form. Plus Zygarde 50% with the same. Because technically whatever I was using, supereffective.gg classed them as two different forms. So when that was the app, again, weird one on the fly. That classed them as two different forms, so I got 4 versions of them. Nice try, Chimchar. Nice try. Maybe next time, bud. So yeah, I'm sure I've got saves that have had it, but I've also... It's actually not all that hard to get to Dynamax Adventures. Because you can do it within, like, I want to say, a couple hours of starting to save. Because you don't have to win that first fight when you go to the Crown Tundra. You can lose that fight against... Who is... Yes! Okay. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Just stay in the ball. I want you so bad. I want you so bad. I want you so bad. No, don't you run. Don't you run. You don't get to run. You don't get to run. Stop. Please stop. Don't do this to me. Oh my god, this Zoroark is not making it easy. I really am panicking. I've wanted this shiny for so long. Okay, we've got it. Run. Oh, we've got one for the list. I wouldn't mind. That was one that was under my camera as well. Ooh, we have shiny Zorua. I am saving. I'm gonna go check the Scyther outbreak. Hopefully we can get 2 wins. Also, let's loop past the PaneyeRewind. And then we get to cross one off the list for the first time in 2 streams? Or I think it was just like 1 stream of a drought. I need to go further this way. And I said I would let it run for multiple if I found one of the targets. I'm letting victory songs go. It's gonna. Oh, I just went past one of the. What are they called? The Misfortune Sisters. Which are also why I have all these Pokeballs on the map. It's no, zoom out. Back. Here we go. It's because I marked the location of them while I'm grinding money. Okay, Buniri here. None of them. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that shiny sound as well, because you did it not too long before that one, I genuinely thought that wasn't an actual shiny sound until I looked and saw the blue. Because it was hidden by the grass and everything as well. Oh, yeah. I forgot because I was meant to, like... I was meant to stream around that and then stuff just got messed up. I was actually waiting for it to hit, like... Okay, so 2 misfortunes as well. Like, that's actually pretty lucky as well. Firstly, I was waiting for it to hit, like, my year of birth. Like, have 1996 subscribers. I missed that. Then it hit 2K, so I got that screenshot. Then my next one was, like, waiting for it to hit, like, 2025 subscribers, so I had as many as there are years in the Gregorian calendar. Now I'm just, like, way past it. The channel's doing well. So hopefully the next video hits. I think the channel's doing a little bit well because we've had some Pokemon news, so Pokemon's picking up. But also, what is picking up is the fact that for the first time in a while, and I also have to remember, so while I mark it, where it's down there. We can mark off. Is my pen working? My pen is working. We can mark off. Oh, let's mark it properly. There we go. We can mark off. If I can get this mark right so it looks nice, we can mark off Hisuian Zorua from the list. It might potentially be, because it is living deck stuff. There's a chance. I honestly, I've given up trying to guess at this point. But, oh, I'm so happy I finally got that. If anything, out of this whole list, aside from the legendaries, which I'm not a super fan of the colours, I think this little triangle here is the one, or this little triangle here, are the ones that I wanted the most. Are you a YouTube member? I'll be honest, I am a terrible YouTuber. I haven't checked YouTube members and stuff, but also Twitch subs I'm going to start putting on videos as well. Let's check YouTube Studio. Oh god, I am so sorry for not noticing. Thanks, by the way. Memberships. Oh yeah, I mean, thanks. I should have realized. I'm so sorry. Oh, joined 1 month ago. I'm not terrible. I'm just really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna make that one of the benefits for YouTube members and Twitch subs is you get your name at the end of the videos as well. Okay. So, we got the shiny. Upbeat. Can we get another one? Yeah. I do need another one. I need to redo the emotes so we have something like that. Like, we need a face palm because I use it enough in the videos. I'm going to leave lull as it is. I think we went over this some other streams. That's going to be something when I've got time in between videos. I'm going to go through and do all the emotes as well, so they're all upgraded. Also, putting feelers out. If I need to speed up checking for this video as well, like getting shinies for this video, would you be super opposed if I did any form of like offline hunting? Because I am going to have to do it for the Legends. I would save any of the encounters for the video, but then I'd do the catches in that, or attempt the catches on stream. But just thoughts on like doing offline hunting if I need to. Because I'm thinking the video may be done in the next week or so. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, I didn't actually want to return. Wait, did I save? Yeah, I was thinking there's still, obviously, if we look at this list, there's still a lot to do. So if we want it done in any decent time frame. That is true as well. I don't need to focus as much on like talking or commentating and that. And I was thinking, I will still catch everyone up on stream. Like I've done with the Geodude one, when I just randomly found that. I have a setup for being able to record every shiny encounter like a minute beforehand, plus keep recording as long as I need to afterwards. And just collect them all in one. Thank God I saved there. Yeah, true. If anything, you just get more shinies per stream. Just some not actually found live. Unlike roughly, potentially. Is there any under me? Let's just check. No. Okay, so only Rufflet here, which is down by the Ice Peak Arena. And I guess we can loop past God. Which is directly under Arena's approach. Okay. Sweet. So Ice Peak Arena and under Arena's approach. Whew. I'm still riding that high from finding the Zorua. That's like bucket list shiny. Okay, this is a different song to what was just previously on. There are just two versions of this song in the playlist. Which, this is from the game I want to play. This is from, I think this version's from Colosseum. And the other one was from XD, maybe. They could be both from the same game. We haven't played them yet. Or I haven't played them, so I don't know. We will eventually find that out. Okay, so I need to go... You know what? No, because we can't find shinies on the way. Honestly, go for it. Weird. Go for it because you can bleed specifically the forms. You just, if I remember rightly, if it has a form, you need it to hold an Everstone to be able to keep the form. Otherwise, you will probably just breed a normal Zorua. Yeah. Okay, so you already know. I've made that mistake before. I think with Meowth, but it was kind of backwards. So it was Sword and Shield. I think while I was doing the living dex, I got the normal Meowth, and I tried breed the normal Meowth, and it bred a Galarian Meowth instead, and I was so confused. None there, but there were Braviary in that outbreak. Yeah, and I realised because you're breeding in Gala, you're going to breed Galarian Meowth. But I thought just because I was breeding a Cantonian Meowth, it would have bred the Cantonian one. And that's when I first learned about, like, the Everstone. And needing, like, the fact that it held forms. That was something I just didn't know before that. It's such an obscure piece of knowledge that you will pick up if you need it, otherwise will go completely amiss. Because weirdly, the fact of... Wait, that's gassy. Oh, I need to... It was... Actually, down. Yeah, there's a bit more of, like, the obscure Destiny not holding IVs and stuff. Or, like, holding 2 of the IVs from whatever you're trying to breed with is more common knowledge than the Everstone. Yeah, I'm imagining they may do. But I'm just thinking how, unless it's an event. But that is also the question, will it be available in the UK? To be fair, they have been relatively good with that type of stuff, and they've done them as, like, mystery gifts. But also, it could be like a, you have to go to game, or wherever it is now. I don't actually know many game shops. And because you're in the UK, I will say, let's go Togepi. Because you're in the UK, if you are looking for, like, cheap games on release, Smiths is a decent place to look if you want to get them at least, like, £5 cheaper than what they usually are. Game's usually the one they use in the UK. I was just trying to think, are there any more? Because there used to be Game Station and stuff, but I don't even think they're going anymore. And then usually you'll go to CEX or stuff if you're like me and you're looking for old stuff. Oh, sorry. Yeah, GameStop. Yeah, it's not the nearest, but GameStop is the other one I was thinking. Gonna be going on a trip. Yeah. Yeah, whatever excuse you need to take a trip to Germany. It'd be an interesting one. Yeah. It's where I usually go. Like, I think I pre-ordered Scarlet and Violet from there, and it saved me like £5 on... No, I think it saved me £10 from the Jewel Pack. Pre-ordering Scarlet and Violet from Smiths. Or, like I mentioned last stream, you can sign up to the Nintendo site and they're giving away random Sit and Cutie plushes with pre-orders of Scarlet and Violet. They haven't... it's also, thank you for the adverts. Yeah, they're giving away random Sit and Cutie plushes, and people have had the great idea, which I'm fully gonna rob. If I can get a pre-order from... Let's go down there. If I can get a pre-order from Nintendo to do that, it's one of the starters is the option for the plushes. So, people are using it to see like which one they get from the plushes as to what starter they're going to go with. And like I just said, fully taking that idea. It's a great idea. And I'm going to end up with all of them regardless, especially if it's like Legends Arceus where you just ended up with a version of them. What I'm curious is, are they going to... I don't know. Are they gonna have breeding in... Let's go there. No, because I got the seed right. Are they gonna have breeding in ZA or not? Because obviously they haven't in Legends, but that's because it was before the time when they knew about breeding and stuff, because that was introduced in Gen 2. Okay. I guess you came back at a weird time. We're talking about intercourse again. I was just trying to think, are they going to have breeding available in ZA? Because that would make it easy to get. Okay, the 2 threw me off, but that was the app because it has the chance to play 2 in a row. It would also make... Wait, it would mean you can Masuda method for some of the shinies. Well, it says 5 viewers, so it's a bit more than just you. I think some people are just liking, like, I think Ray may be liking. What do I need here? Scyther is the only one, really. Any other interesting ones? Abra, maybe? Yeah, good. Other people had to watch the ads, not just you. No, I think I'm just going to do Wamp on Scyther. Yeah, you didn't suffer alone. What I was thinking with the breeding wise, it would make some Pokemon easier to get, which I was trying to work out. Thank you. You hit not just me, you hit everyone else on stream, just like with the ad. Except for Merca. It would mean I can do a Living Dex for ZA, which would also mean if they release a Dex incentive for ZA, I would already have a Living Dex there as well to get whatever shiny, because we're assuming it's going to be a shiny at this point. Whatever shiny incentive I could get straight away as well if I make a Living Dex for it. Which I think that's what everyone's going to do at this point. Which is nice. Living Dexes are going to become a lot more common because in every game for the Switch now, there has been a Living Dex incentive. I'm just curious what they may possibly do and whether there's going to be like a new mythical or something. Like they did Adamarus for Legends Arceus. Are they going to do like another one for... What trio was Kalos? Yeah, maybe the Oxus could be one. Because we don't know how the story's going to go either. What am I even looking for now? Scyther. Is Scyther on the island? It's the other side of the island if it is. Yeah, because the Oxus is still a mythical. It hasn't been on anything on the Switch. Second one. Where are you? You're there. And it hasn't noticed me yet. Back shot. Stay in. Do we have... No, not yet. Stay in. We have it. And run. We have... Yes, we have Cleaver. There we go. We've got 2 targets this stream. That is honestly amazing. I wasn't expecting it to go this well. Like I said, I was expecting to get maybe 1 shiny. Like, I didn't have high hopes for this stream. Let's go back to... Oh, it's so good. It's a good day. I'm thinking potentially I might go up to like 12 o'clock. We'll leave it a little bit longer, but that's like good progress for today. We can also come back to here and mark this off again. What one are you? You are second from the left. And oh, that is a massive strike. Oh, we can mark off Cleaver because we have the shiny Scyther for it. Oh, it's looking good. The list is looking a lot better. That leaves us only with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Only 21. And it's those two are going to take so long. It has got me feeling half horse. I am feeling, and take this however you want, I'm feeling very big right now. You could choose what half horse I'm feeling. Oh yeah, sorry. 22, 23. I don't want to get the graphic up. I do have the graphic for it. But just like with Sneasel, we've marked off the female form of it. There is a male form of it. And Enamorous isn't going to be as hard as you think. That's all I'll spoil for it. But it does have its normal form and its Ethereal form. Like its person form and its turtle form. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm feeling so good right now. Can we get a third one? I caught one Pokemon. And there we go. Have I moved the boxes around actually? Yeah, we need to keep this going. Keep the productivity. There he is. You know what? Let's make it... Wait. I can't change the color? Did I have a shiny Gardevoir before this? Because I could change the color of the Gardevoir. I'd also change the music. Well, we're changing things. I'll just quickly go here and move around the boxes. This super interesting bit of the stream. Yeah, I have not moved these. There we go. Shiny Super. Oh, gotcha. Both males, 2861. Look at the other gender. Yeah, they're both male, and Gardevoir was female. Did they? You know what? Let's say Zorua is 1, Scyther is 2, Gardevoir is 3. Do we want to do nature guesses? Throw them in while I move. I don't think you can see natures. Yeah, I'll be able to change the shinies now. But I was curious why it was letting me change blacks for all of them. Why not? Zorua is... Will you be able to see? Yeah, you can. Zorua is bold. Scyther is also bold. Gardevoir bold. Gardevoir jolly. Alright. How do I... Oh, there's how to change the mode. There we go. Move both of those. Also, 2 targets in a row. Means Hisui and Shinies go there. So we have... Was Voltorb the first one? Type Potion was that one. Voltorb was the first one. Sneasel, Rowlet, Zorua, and Scyther. Okay, there we go. We're now all organised. And just save so we don't lose them again. 140 hours. Waiting a Tupa. I'm trying to guess what you mean by that, but I don't fully know what you mean. Just oh, is Zorua wearing a toupee? Okay, there you go. Yeah, no, got you. It was the 2 being off through me, because usually I can decipher. I've never thought about it, but yeah. Weirdly, like, they took the design. And I'm going to point out what I mean here. Because the normal one doesn't look like it. But with the way Zorua is without the shine, or with the shiny colours, it looks like it's wearing a toupee. I get exactly where you're going with that. It makes the body grey instead of all being white. And obviously original Zorua is all black, so it doesn't look like way. Our 2 broken brains work the same. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that's going to pop here? And I definitely say before this, we can look for... Ooh. there is a Voltorb at the bottom. We can, I guess, look for another Rowlet. Because why not? So Voltorb, Rowlet, and see anything else along the way. There's a fair few I'll hit down to Voltorb, to be fair. I can probably hit all of those. I'm not too bothered about Hippopotas. Okay, yeah. That's my route. And if I can get a second... To be fair, if I get a Voltorb or Electrode, that's fine. Like, if I get the base forms, which is actually great for me getting base forms first, then I'm not too bothered if the evolve forms appear. Where the reverse, if I just get evolve forms, then I can end up phasing on an evolve form. Like, if I was to get a Sneasler while I'm looking for a male Sneasel, and then find another Sneasler, it won't count. But obviously, if I get 2 female Sneasel, I can evolve one of those into Sneasler and still try and look for the male Sneasel. Okay, we've heard this one too much. I think I might need more upbeat music. We've heard that's not a bad idea just because DAs can get monotonous. Like I said, having to do them just for normal Zygarde. I can't imagine what it... I just remembered something else that's great about them. But yeah, I can't imagine how annoying it would be constantly going through. And then having to leave the legendary that you also knocked out. Because I'd knock out Zygarde and then take it. I don't think I've ever properly hunted in that. It does, true. Especially considering you can't hunt Darkrai in those DAs. None of those. Although that is a good outbreak. There's potential for an Alpha Electivire. I could get the bigger version of my boy. None of those blew up there. Funny story, by the way, I'm just remembering my actual, like, first shiny legendary from the DAs. Wait. Chargebug and the app. That was great timing. And I'll tell you why that was great. Because Mr. Mime pulling up that yellow wall fully threw me off. Like, none of these are shiny. None of the Mime Juniors had the little green hat. No. That was a great one. I appreciate how good that was and also hate you for it. So I guess thank you. Especially because I was distracted, like, thinking of my own story as well. Yeah, Mr. Mime pulling second duties on protecting its kids and gaslighting. Yeah, my first legendary shiny from the DAs was me just playing with a friend, like, not too long after the DLC came out. I was like, yeah, let's just do a couple because, you know, they're fun to do. So we were going through. And I was taking the mick, one, because I shiny hunt a bit more than my friend. It's shocking, I know. I don't have many friends that shiny hunt. Outside of, like, well, I don't have YouTube friends, but I have, like, obviously, like, you guys, a little group we've built around doing it. Any of these? Unfortunately not. But yeah, I was taking it, I was like, yeah, but just, like, what if this Mewtwo, we've just beat a shiny for me? And it just so happened the Mewtwo I beat with shiny. I was like, oh, for God's sake. And just to rub salt in the wound, that wasn't too long after we'd just, like, a couple before that, we'd found, oh, I say we, I'd found the shiny Sceptile doing the raids as well. The funny thing is, for that one, I wasn't even shiny hunting. It's just like, you've got ridiculous odds because you got so many shinies. I was like, I do hunt them, but then that happened. So it just completely, like, my point was null and void because the game had just proved me wrong. Oh yeah, I've got to say, I'm looking like, what ones was I going for? I'm thinking I might just have, you know what? We're in like the last half an hour. Let's go to some chill music. The lo-fi Team Star version is perfect, maps. Yeah, I'm sending it out. I've had, or maybe the look I sent, yeah, just like boomerang back to myself. Maybe that's what happened. Like, it would be ridiculous if I got this Goomy right now. That surely wouldn't happen. That is how it always feels, I'm not gonna lie. Like, leave it all your look at Scarlet Violet. It's easier, but also you can tell. That's the thing, why it's easier, but you know when you're looking Scarlet and Violet still, which is where I landed on the... Also, is there anything under my camera? Sorry, ADHD don't trying to focus, but it's not. No, nothing under my camera. No, turn camera back on. Yeah, it's not easy enough where you're just like, oh, I'm guaranteed to find a shiny right now. Like, there is still a degree of luck, which is where I don't agree with people saying it's too easy in those games. I got... Okay, just under Lake Valor. And you can definitely tell when you're unlucky. Like when you drought for like 6 sandwiches. And that's when the paranoia kicks in. That's when you think you've missed a shiny. Or sometimes when you genuinely have. And you miss your double shiny like I've already proven. Even after you spent hours editing a video. Tens of hours. I'd be so curious to know how long collectively I've spent editing YouTube videos. Which, putting feelers out as well. My soft resets, I just use a generic counter app on my phone. So, let's go full screen. Yeah, I just hold it there. There it is. Yeah, so partner Pikachu, 355 resets so far. Just every time I do a reset, I just tap it and it goes up. And I just do that because the soft resets aren't too fast. For... Thank you, app. Yes, eventually I will find our partner Pikachu. Just below the lake, I said, wasn't it? Yeah, and let's hit... That one, that one, that one. Yeah, for stuff like the Shaman, I have an app that I made that checks for an image on the screen. I've said this so many times at this point. Not quite, but not a bad try. It was a decent time. Like, if I ever take off and fly somewhere relatively low to the ground, it's a decent time to try and do it. Next time. But yeah, it just checks for something on the screen and automatically increments a counter. Just to make the... Because, I'll be honest, I like the hunting aspect, and telling a story-wise, it's great to count how many attempts. But it's not the bit I find fun about shiny hunting. The actual, like... The story of how I found them is fun, and like if it takes ages, that is a bit I'm more interested in than having like a specific count of a number. I just also know when it comes like making content around them, the number is the interesting bit for a lot of people. So I almost don't count for myself, I count for other people. Which the nice thing is when it gets hard to count, none of those. When it gets hard to count, like in Scarlet and Violet, it's a bit more awkward to count how many of a specific Pokemon you've seen. People don't generally state encounters for that type of stuff. You get some people who are completely insane and still count them. Like Absolblog's Pokemon was counting for all his Dunsparce encounters. Or Dunsparce encounters, I should say. But he's a whole different level. Respect to him, but I wouldn't do it. which that's been nice being able to do that without counting. So when I can get methods that will like auto count for me, for instance, like PokeRadar would generally auto count, or like the catch combo method will auto count for me. Or yeah, it's completely mind blowing doing that. Also, he has a. This is his dedication to counting. He has a foot switch, so he can still both hands on the controller and count by tapping his foot. That's dedication to his craft. Again, let's get rid of my camera for a second, just so I can see everything. I know I'm not missing it. There is obviously Basculin, and that's it. Yeah, Basculin, and then I might go check Piplup just in case. And I dropped my controller. One sec. You can't see me. Camera back on. I don't think they've said, I don't like to guess, but there are some tendencies there. Absol blocks Pokemon, if you haven't seen, by the way. Make some great stuff, and people have noticed a couple times the influence they've had on my content a bit. Like, I think particularly the Pokeball Plus video and the Camping Hunt video are probably the biggest influences they've had on my content. But just, it's a definitely recommend it. Some fun stuff, and over 600, I think coming up to 700 videos. So huge backlog if you want it. And it's fun to see like over the years, because it's a very like, it's what I describe as a classic YouTube feel. I'm thinking I'm gonna go those three up there. Maybe those. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my line. Yeah, classic, especially shiny YouTube feel. For sure. Because there's less like capture card stuff and more, yeah. Definitely maybe seen one or two of his videos at least if you're into like anything shiny on YouTube. He's one of those people who anyone even tangentially related to shiny hunting is aware of them in some way, shape or form. I just love the feel of like there's not much capture card stuff going on. It is very like play the SPs or like DSs like a piano. Oh yeah, in Blue Active videos for sure. Oh, no third target. Yeah, because they've got a nice little group of like people who like collaborating together, which is also what makes it nice seeing some of the videos, because you get to see some of the other people you watch. Like you'll see John Stone less so, but does pop in every now and again. But you see like Blue Vactor, Shiny Catherine. It's killing me. A Tenalock, not a Tenalock, Supreme Arcanines. I'm not going back down to that. Yeah, especially considering, like I say, the shiny hunting community, given, I think there's a transition period, I'd say, which was Legends Arceus and Scarlet Violet. Because they made shiny hunting, Eternal Radiant was who I was thinking of, but he doesn't generally like collab with them. But Eternal Radiant is another one. The transition of like Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet made that like shiny hunting has to be hard feel a bit less of a... Okay, that wasn't bad. Mainly because I was expecting something in the water, but I was thinking in front of me. But not a bad one. That's where I was going. Shiny hunting needing to be hard is a bit less of a sentiment now, and it is. Did I just hear a shiny sound? I'm going to go towards the island and then go back just to see. I don't know if I'm gaslighting myself. I'm going to trust, because I have heard phantom shiny sounds before. That for sure. I'm too adjusted to finding shinies commonly now, and it is not a thing. Or at least something that I shouldn't get used to. Oh, 20 to 12. Not bad for a Saturday. I can still leave this to render and maybe get it up in the morning and just make a quick thumbnail. Nothing. Give me mass outbreaks. I want... What I'd like is a starter for my next shiny. That's what I'd like, but the less common. I'm not even going to look at the Toxicroak. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to be that confident. That was for sure. Yep, the weird one again. What I'm surprised about is the fact that we got the double shinies sound at one point from that app, because it's supposed to be really hard. I say it's supposed to be. We haven't heard it so far. But it's really hard for it to play 2 sounds in a row. Even rarer for us to get 3 sounds in a row. And there's compounding odds for it to play multiple times in a row and be loud. Oh, I will leave some time before the end of the stream as well. And just remember I said about the Charcadet thing. I don't see much of a benefit unless you're doing stuff like I do, where you like to have, where you've got like so many saves going at the same time and you have like a whole living dex and stuff like that going on. Otherwise, I wouldn't really recommend it. I'd recommend Nintendo Online before I'd recommend Pokemon Home Premium. So we got directly south and just above Lake Valor. And again, ooh, we also have Teddieza. Okay. That's 3 potentials. Anything under me? Nothing under me. Yeah. I will say, Home Premium does let you friend trade, which is nice. Outside of the box benefits. So you can do like direct trades. Okay, well, yeah, I'd say get a feel of like how many saves you have going and how much you need the storage space for that kind of thing. Oh, I just realized there's 2 Teddieza. There's 4. Okay, I need to. It's such a weird shape for this one. Let's say I'm gonna go directly south, then up to Rhyhorn, Teddieza, go north, Bonsly, and then Lava. That's a solid plan. Got ahead, someone shot me then. I said the. Actually, what I can do. If you get 3DS, you'll need. Would you? Do you need premium to link to bank? I just also realized, like, on my other Switch, I can load up Scarlet. Not Scarlet, I can load up Violet to then trade with you later. I never realized that, but I guess I've... To be fair, the only time I ever properly used bank was to actually send stuff for my original Living Deck, so I guess I've always just had premium when I've had to use bank with it, so I just never realized. But yeah, in that case, I'd say for sure if you're planning to use 3DS stuff with it, it's a given, and then you just have the other benefits of like a load of box space and friend trade and stuff. Okay. So. We're going Rhyhorn, Gumi, Teddiursa, and then straight up north to Palava. No Rhyhorn. South to Sliggoo. I don't want to hype myself up, but I'm feeling this run. I don't know what it is, and I probably shouldn't, but there's something about this run, and 1 out of the 4 checks that I want. Also, that Sliggoo was freaking out for a second. There's something in the water. I was thinking this, they do for sure need to expand home at some point. Because if I was to have multiple like game dexes and stuff, outside of just having like, I think a living dex with everything else that I have in home, which is mostly my original living dex. Ooh, none of those. I think I'm at 1,900 Pokemon or something. And I'm taking up a fair bit of home. So, it's like, if we had a whole nother generation onto that, and especially because I'm doing the shiny dex, double that generation's number if I wanted to store every version of every Pokemon. None of those. Okay, my feeling, I'm going to go south just to check this one. And I landed on another tree like last time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if that's just basics plus any extras on top, would actually be unmanageable with that box space. So at least 500 extra. Okay, that wasn't a bad one. You genuinely saw my skepticism where I didn't want to look to see if it wasn't, because I was really hoping it was. Yeah. Okay. That's partially why you got me, because I want there to be a shiny in this. So I was like, if I don't look, the shiny might be real. That was the outbreak so far. Maybe I could will the shiny. Genuinely, that was part of the thought process. I might be able to will the shiny into being. Not that total kick. Like, if I don't look, I can will the shiny into being a real thing. It can be a real boy or girl. I don't judge. Or genderless. Depends what the shiny is. No little red bonsly. I was gonna say no little red balls, but I don't know what that would be. We all know what blue balls is, but what is red balls? Red balls is probably related to Sunweed King. I'm not even gonna think too far into that. Yeah, it'd be the equivalent of, like, let's say Pokemon were real. It'd be like having a Poochyena, spraying it gold and just saying, you are a shiny now. From like the moment it's born, just spray it gold, and it always knows itself as gold and thinks it's a shiny all its life, until one day it goes to puppy school. And then some of it's like shiny spray. Oh, not one of those, really? You know what? I think I've tried this before. And this didn't go well. Yeah. It either thinks it's shiny or just comes off as like... thinks it's normal, but everyone else thinks it's getting abused at home by being peed on. It's a real double-sided knife there. Double-edged sword. The Pokeball thing is... God damn it. I'm not going to get to the second wave of this, am I? There we go. If I get to the second wave of this, I'm going to be so surprised. Foreign ditto. I don't know what you mean, but the specificity of a foreign ditto is so funny. Like, foreign ditto is the equivalent of the postman. There we go. God damn it. Some of the aiming on this, I'm hoping they fix that bit for ZA. The fact that some of these can just bounce off and you need to actually adjust the aim. When you're zoomed in. Oh look, God can evolve. I'm surprised I'm doing so well with this. Wait. There we go. So well with these. Like the last one I got completely ruined with. I'm actually getting a hang of the controls, which is probably good for me to do before ZA. There's more there. I'm just trying to clear this. So that's how much I want to start her. I'm clearing this horde. Nope. You don't get to attack me. Yeah, I'll use a normal ball on the shiny, but for clear and outbreak, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Plus, well, we can agree I had like a character building moment with doing the Meloetta decks. The fact that I use like repeat balls, ultra balls, quick balls. A new horde. Okay, this is a big one. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get knocked out twice. Yeah, baby steps. I'm still not catching my actual targets in those balls, but I'm at least catching others. Nope, I didn't quite get to that. Okay, I'm thinking probably one more run and then we call it for the night. I help you evolve that Charcadet into Cerulege, was it? I'm thinking it was Violet. Yeah, you did the exact same to me as those Typhlosion did. Which I probably deserved. You know what? I probably deserve another bonk. Actually, no, I took a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, I've got Violet there ready to go for once we're done with this next run. And then we got a productive night. We got a clickbait shiny, we got Zorua, and we got Scyther, or Future Cleaver. We take that as a solid win. We also can say really fast Hisuian shiny Pokemon. Like, we'll just collect that God of War I got in 8 minutes along with the Hisuian shiny. Like, it's all one mishmash title. Two separate things, really fast shiny and Hisuian Pokemon. But just really fast Hisuian shiny Pokemon. Shiny Hisuian Pokemon. Which technically that God of War is a Hisuian shiny. God, I really can't speak today. It's like if I was to be born in America, I will be American, but I'm not. I'm British. Just like it was caught in Hisui. So it's a Hisuian shiny. We're going on technicalities. That title works. It's also, I think, one that I used before. Or something similar that I used for a different VOD. There is Oshawott. I don't think I can go anywhere under my camera, but just in case, we're going to do the under the camera check. Nope. Okay, so Ooh, 2 Oshawott ones. So above me there, up to the right. Then I can check Alakazam. I can check Kadabra, Snorunt, Oshawott, Mischievous, Rufflet. That's the route I'm doing. That's going to be the last check. Am I going to get a starter for the last check? We will see. Be a productive 2.5 hours. What are we at right now? Probably an average of like a shiny every 45 minutes. I'd never thought about that, but yeah. She is the most American thing to be, which is a capitalist. Not to get political. So yeah, it is up to the right first. To be fair, in recent times, it's hard not to get political. I've had way too many political conversations with people very recently. Just because it's hard to avoid. None of those. We like to try and keep this a politics-free zone, but sometimes we just can't avoid it. And I'm really getting more and more interested in it, which is harder because what I'm consuming is more political stuff. Like, it's becoming a bigger part of the pie chart. Yeah, maybe that's how I divert every conversation from now on. Because that is almost like a perfect pivot. It's like, speaking of politics, did you know there's a McDonald's in the Pentagon? That might actually be a cheat code. Like, if I just never, like, maybe it just gets a lot one day and I just don't want to talk about anything political. Even if it's been on the news or whatever. You can sidetrack anyone with that fact. The classic said, because one, it's political, but also if anything like American politics comes up, you can go to the Pentagon. If anything like CIA or FBI comes up, you can go to the Pentagon. And like we mentioned, just generally anything political, you can go to the Pentagon. You're talking about food and restaurants, you can go to McDonald's. Like, wait, have we found the new version of like 7 degrees of like Kevin Bacon? None of these. Okay, over there. I'm gonna come back for one of those Oshawott just to see. Like, can you connect anything in the world through like some, like, I want to say you could even go like less than 7. You can maybe do like 3 or 4. For the most part, maybe even 2. Back to there's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. Like, segue any conversation into it. Like, I'm trying to think of something random. Pokemon. Like, you're just generally talking about, like, Pokemon Legends ZA. You could say... Wait, talking about the weather. No, talking about... Yeah, you could very hard pivot. That is also an option. Is the Rufflet outbreak in the cave? So I do have a logic to how to segue Pokemon into this. But I just... This is an awkward outbreak to try and spot if it's not up here. I think it might be in the cave. Yep, it's in the cave. Okay, yep. Segue Pokemon Legends CA into it. You can always... That felt like it... Ooh, wait. No, that was actually a half decent one from the app for once. Pokemon Legends ZA. You can go like... Oh yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA, kind of like... None of these shinies. Kind of like... Pokemon Cafe Remix. You know, that game about restaurants. And you know what other restaurants are like? Cafe Remix is like fast food, sort of like McDonald's. And did you know there's a McDonald's in the Pentagon? Like, It is scarily easy to segue that. Okay. Let's go through this Oshawott one. And then I would say start loading up Violet, because I think we can jump in relatively soon. I think I can get through these 2 outbreaks, potentially. I think it accounts for drop-off. I think generally that's why I'm missing so many of these Pokeballs. I love how it falls at the end of its dive. Yeah, I think Jet Balls in particular just act weird when you're locking on. So you were so close to hitting me if that block wasn't there. So note to self, aim slightly higher when it comes to Jet Balls. The Blizzard may go on a little longer, so I might be able to check all these outbreaks. There's a Duot here, and there's an Alpha. If I get an Alpha, one of these shinies at any point, I would actually be surprising. Well, looks like I'm not checking that too much. Yeah, true. Anything like that related to health is so easy just because McDonald's is the unhealthy option. Okay. We are past 12 o'clock. I did say I was going to go till 12. I'm 2.5 hours. I'm going to get myself back to the village. I can do a trade with you, evolve your Cerulean Legend and trade that back. I'm thinking we probably... I'm going to say we jump in a Union Circle. Just because also you can... I think you can watch it evolve. Potentially. I don't know, but that would be interesting. But also you can just follow me getting the item. And the trade will be quicker. Wait, I said I was going back to the village. It's shiny, by the way. Do you mean the chocolate shiny? Because I sort of assumed. I don't think I've heard you mention doing limit X's. I assumed you might do, but I just haven't heard you mention it. That one can go to sleep for now. Let's swap in one switch. Also, wait, that would be such a confusing one. But I could technically put shiny Cerulean into a Hisui thumbnail, which would be so weird. You'd get to be part of the thumbnail, just in the background. No, that's too much effort. I need to make those thumbnails relatively quickly. Oh, Power World's on sale. I need to pick up Monster Hunter Worlds at some point. Just randomly while I was looking. Oh, I am literally right here because I had the item. It just reminded me because there was a Steam notification and I'm like, Monster Hunter Wilds. It's just, it's on the list. I need it so badly. Let's stop player 3. I'm connected to the internet. Oh, Scalday trades. The first of the 3, or has to be Meowscarada raids? Celebrate Pokemon Day. Maybe. Sequentially, a Black Terror raid from Friday, 28th. It said sequentially. I'll have a look at that. That's just something I was curious about because I kind of do want them. I'm connected to the internet. Like I said, I'll do union circles. I'll do a union circle just to make it a bit easier. Form a group. Yes, I do. It's going to take me through the spiel. And now we wait. There is the code. I'm connected to the internet. I'm online. Oh, now I get to chill. Oh, I'm so happy with today. An unexpectedly productive one with some great shinies. We're gonna get. I don't know how I haven't connected this so far. Mainly because how have I never connected Scizor's one as well? I was thinking we're gonna get the green Cleaver, and I've always thought that was a weird color scheme. I'm now connecting that Scyther and Cleaver go green, so they have Scyther's colors. And Scyther's just randomly has the pink in it because Gen 1 shiny. Yeah, genuinely have I never connected that they go green to match the original evolution. I can tell you why, because I'm not the brightest bulb in the bunch. That's how. Are you joining below? I'm assuming you're probably just like loading up and connected to the internet. I'm just double checking. There we go. I love that little seal. That's a cute one. I love seeing all the little doodles. I did for my content save that I did the Meloetta stuff on. I made that the Porygon doodle, which is really cute. Oh yeah, there's also that. Also, you copied my outfit. Do I take that as a compliment? Am I a trendsetter? Okay, that should make this bit. Is that the shiny Vivian? I just realized I can't wait to do all those Gen 5 hunts. Like, for sure, I'm doing a getting every Gen 5 shiny if they are available in ZA. Yeah, if I just begin searching and then you begin searching, I should find you. Which I'm hoping they have every Gen 5 Pokemon in there. Okay, this should say Gizmo on the side now. It will say it under my camera. Let's double check. Yep, there we go. Yeah, just making sure I'm trading with that person. I guess what do you want temporarily? You can have a Pitbull. Or... why do I have these? I don't know. You can have an Execute. You'll also be able to see your... I realized, because I'm streaming, you'll be able to see your Chocolate evolve. If not in the overworld, then on stream. Which I realized when I edited my Meloetta video, it was such a good choice to evolve on the others, or like have the other save on screen, so I could actually see the evolutions, because it makes it so much more consistent with how I've done it. I didn't execute yet. From somewhere. Like I say, they are just there. I don't know why they're there. Okay. I just have to move this into my team. Or maybe I just quit now. Oh yeah, copper the Bronzong, hold, or Joel the Diglett, hold the Gyarados. And then the others still need to be done. Let's go in my bag. And find where that armor is. Somewhere in here with the evolution items, or maybe at the bottom. I think I remember it being... There it is. Malicious armor. Just checking before I click A. It was definitely Ceruledge. Double checking. Just to be super sure. I don't want to accidentally put it into the wrong one. Yeah, flexing the Pokeball pan. Okay, yeah, sweet. Malicious armor. And you get to see the ball. Yeah, I mean, I could pull out my Pokeball pattern, but it's staying at home. We know that. There he is with his little red eyes. Or I say he. I'm just going to keep it with its current moves. You can teach it whatever, because it can relearn it. I don't know if it was a he or a she. I did not check the gender. Link trade. And then just do the same again. Oh, and there you go. You have your shiny Swooledge. Oh, done for you. This is what I was like, kind of hidden a little bit in the service. Like, I don't mind helping in little bits. Go, just to touch on server rules and stuff, I have had to update them. So, and this goes for me and everyone else. The rule is basically, don't expect people to be... Oh, you're welcome, by the way. Don't expect people to be Pokemon printers. You can ask for help, people can offer help, but people are only agreeing to whatever help they've agreed to. And also, DMs are closed to anyone who I don't know. Because, and you can probably guess, but I was woken up 3 nights in a row by messages, and I was just like, nope, that's too far. The first night could be an accident. The second night, I said, this is the time for me, kind of hinting. And the third night, I just muted. And I was being pestered a little bit for... It was, and yeah, it was like being woken up multiple times, plus being pestered for Pokemon. Like, also, by the way, I will just say, don't think too badly of the... I'll go into this game. Don't, like, go after them or anything if they do start asking. They are a bit younger and they don't have fully a grasp of, like, social etiquette and stuff and time zones, clearly. So it's fine. They're just a bit younger and don't have a grasp of certain things. I don't mind. It's all learning. Other than that, we have made good progress today. Yeah, I just feel like it needs to be said a little bit, like, just so I've said it. But today, we've got 1. We got 2. 2 great ones and shiny Gardevoir. Productive day, 3 shinies, 2.5 hours. Less than an hour per shiny. And that is where we're going to end it. Cheers for sticking around. Thank you for all the luck. And we did get some... You got a good handful of gaslighting in. But that's going to be it. I'm hoping for the Meloetta video to be hopefully next week, if not early the week after. Looking maybe like mid-March by the time I get everything done, because there'll be the edit, then I have to go through sound, and then some little graphic touch-ups. Plus, I have 5 pages of B-roll that I have to record. My hand... So, just randomly, my hand looks so tiny here. Like, that's pressed against me, but for some reason, the way the camera's lenses it looks so small. Anywho, tiny hands. I think that's what cue to get out. Cheers, stick by. I'm gonna go back to working very much on the video, and I'm probably gonna, like I say, while I'm working on it, maybe be back at some point during the week. No guarantees, but I will see you later.